So coming back here to our text, I believe this is the reason why the Lord performed this first miracle, and why it's called there in verse 11, the beginning of miracles. That word beginning can mean the chief of all miracles, and what it typifies and testifies. And when the ruler of the feast had tasted the water that was made wine, and knew not whence it was, but the servants which drew the water knew, the governor of the feast called the bridegroom, and saith unto him, every man at the beginning doth set forth good wine, and when men have well drunk, then that which is worse, but thou hast kept the good wine until now. Even here we see a picture of how God has been pleased to do his work of salvation, where the beginning in types and pictures and prophecies is not to be compared to the latter, which is Christ, the fulfillment. Paul spoke of it in 1 Corinthians 15, first the natural, then the spiritual. And so this is how this master of ceremonies, if you will, was reasoning. Well, why wasn't the good wine brought first, and then when that is run out, then you bring the weaker? People reason that way. Why all those thousands of years was not Christ manifest in the flesh? Why, beginning there in the garden, did God not immediately manifest Christ in the flesh? Well, his purpose was that even as here, the people tired of the weaker wine first. It had to be manifest that given the best of situations and the law and everything that pertained to it, that it would always come up wanting. It would always come up lacking. There's no salvation in the type.